Sean, a battling point against an informed Palace side. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's probably as it was. They are in form. They've been scoring, creating chances, and I thought we kept that to a minimum today. From our own point of view, we opened up some moments, key moments. One flash by the post from Dom. They only had one real moment when Jordan makes a really good save. His calmness was good today, delivering a very, very good, solid performance, which I was really pleased for him and the centre halves, I must say, particularly when we went down to 10 men. So overall, we can still play better, I feel. We can still create more, but the basics and the ugly side of the game were intact, and that got us a point.
It was a game where chances were at a premium, but we created arguably two of the best ones. Alex with his volley in the first half, and Dom with that spin and just past the post in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, both players I thought were good today. I thought Alex was trying to create and make things happen, not just with his energy, but some of his quality at times. And Dom, he will get fitter and sharper, but he's done great today. We've protected him the best we can. We've wanted him to be clear in his mind, and he was today, and he's worked very hard, and that will do him the world of good to lock that in.
I was going to say, how encouraging is that for Dom to get 90 minutes under his belt?
Yeah, I mean, more or less. We had to take him off at the end because, to be honest, we were looking at taking him off earlier as a precaution, but because he looked a threat, and because that one, you're always thinking with strikers like him, something drops in the box and they score. And even with the 10 men, we thought he was doing a shift for us. So, he's a powerful boy, so we wanted to leave him on as best we could. The good news is we've got him through that, and he's got through it, and he's clear after the game.
How impressed were you with him for 90 minutes to come back like that? And as you say, put a shift in. I think that was typified by the fact that he was creating chances in attack and then back defending corners, blocking shots as well.
Well, the biggest thing from our point of view was to get him back as fit as we possibly can. His stats haven't always been where they need to be on his journey back in, when he's been put in maybe early or he's wanted to be put in early. And we've been as patient as we can with him, and he's been terrific. It's not easy for him. He's been working so hard, and he just got a little niggle on it. We had to kind of go back to the beginning and start the process again. But he's worked really hard, so I'm pleased for him. And like I say, other good performances today, the two centre halves, the keeper, and I thought Alex were very good today.
And just on that, I know you've asked about him a lot, but how throughout this process, you've stressed the importance of treading carefully with Dom, making sure he's right. So does that need to continue now with Newcastle only 5 days away?
Well, it's a different process now because he's done a lot of work to make sure he's as strong as you possibly could without playing out here, the real stuff. So now we're layering up on that. I'm sure he definitely looks after himself. He's a very good athlete, so he does look after himself. So now he'll be about recovery and recuperation and ready to go again.
And about the defensive side of the game, you mentioned it. Palace come into this with 3 straight wins, scored 9 goals. So is it particularly encouraging that we nullified them for the most part today?
Yeah, particularly here, the record down the years has been good, and as you said, they have been free scoring, and arguably, well, they are the informed team over the last 3 games, so it was important to come down there with the right mentality, and overall, we got a point. It's not what we wanted to come and win, of course, but with 10 men towards the end, that can go against you, so it's another valid point and a clean sheet.
And a bit of dogginess in those final 10 minutes after Mason was sent off.
Well, it all counts. We want to play well, we want to deal with the ball well, we want to create chances, but you've got to fight as well, and there was plenty of fight towards the end there.
And then there's a short break really there. We're on to a big game under the lights against Newcastle. So what do you want to take from this game going back to Goodison?
Well, I think we take the point, we take the clean sheet. We're likely, Duke will be obviously back and available. Emma will wait and see. Dom's got 90 minutes under his belt. The fans were amazing again. I mean, I know I say, but they're amazing. Getting down here early, back in the team through the warm-up, incredible. We're going to need that, but we have to keep giving them something.
And I was just going to finish on the fans, as you say, turned out in force yet again. Long trip to South London, back under the lights at Goodison. That can be, as you know, a big factor.
Yeah, absolutely, and we've got to use everything we can. We've got to use the home advantage, the field, the fans, and everything that we can give to the cause.